Welcome to Windermere, and this is the southern end of the lake at a place called Felfoot Park. It's 4th of November, it's a bit chilly but it's not bad, sunny, and I've come here for the day. Can't stop the night because it's locked down tomorrow for a month, so I've come just for the day. Going to paddle down to Newbury Bridge and then up the other way to Bowness to see how I get on. So I set off in the sunshine. Although a lot of leaves had blown off in the last few days due to the strong winds and rain, they really were quite spectacular still in the sunshine. So I'm paddling downstream now towards Newbury Bridge, which is obviously quite easy, but it's going to be quite a current coming back. Because the lake's flooded, there's a hell of a lot of water because it's been raining several days in a row. In a very tight confined space. This looks really pretty in here, with the moss and the leaves. I'm try and turn the boat round here. It's a very tight confined space. There's a down current as well, I've got a lot. Here's Newbury Bridge itself. Obviously the bridge there, the water looks very high and it's raging through there, so I'm not going much further, so I'll get swept down. Here's Newbury Bridge Hotel. God, I'm going to turn around here because there's some strong currents here. And it's at this point where panic started to set in. I could see that I was going to get swept down under that bridge where there's a weir on the other side. So I was really struggling to turn the boat and head the other way, and I paddled and paddled and paddled as hard as I could. And I couldn't see myself making a lot of headway, but I kept going, and eventually I did manage to clear the current and come into calmer water. Well, I underestimated the current back there, and I had a job turning round. It's a good job I did, because I'd have been swept down. Just goes to show you, never underestimate water current. So I'm paddling back up now, northwards, back to the lake, and then on to Bowness if I can make it that far. It's a fair way though. It's about 7 miles each way. I'm quite warm actually, but this is actually a rain jacket. This is not a jacket for paddling really, but I brought it because I thought it might be cold. It's quite warm. In fact, I might take it off soon. I think I'll stop here for lunch. Nice little spot, out the current, and I'll reverse in I think. Do nicely. That's lunch done. Now heading upstream back to Windermere. Just coming up to Felfoot now where I put in, and you can just see the car there ahead in front of that camper van. So I'm going to turn around now. I've paddled halfway up the lake, almost to Ferry Nab, which I can see just up here, which is halfway. So I'm turning around to head back now because it's 2:15. Sunset will be around 5 o'clock and I don't want to be too late back because it'll get cold. So around we go. The one thing I like about coming in winter is there's no wind usually. If you pick a day, it's high pressure, the wind's forecast 3 or 4 knots. And you get a day like this where there's been a frost early on, there's no wind all day virtually. Whereas in summer, it'd be windy with waves or breezy. And the water is just like glass, or it's like oil. It's so smooth and silky. And, this is when the light's at its best, the golden hour as it's called. The air's so still, there's a hot air balloon behind me, I don't know whether you can see it, just coming towards the lake, over my left shoulder. So that shows how still it is, because normally balloon flights are morning or evening, and it's 2:45 in the afternoon. And you can see the balloon there in the centre of the picture, just above the mountain. Well, I'm back at Fellfoot. It's, let's have a look, it's 4 o'clock. The sun's set, well it's setting, and the temperature's dropped like a stone. It's very cold now. So I'm pleased to be back. It's about another 200 yards up here to the slipway to get out. So that's it for this trip. So that might be it for the year. It's now 4th of November, unless I come again in winter. But I don't usually come for the day, really, not much, but if I do come, it's either Windermere or Coniston, because they're the nearest. Anywhere else is a lot further, so they're the two I usually come to. And it's been really nice, so let's get back.